Now guys, what if I was to tell you that I had found a source of illumination the size of this flashlight right here, but gave us the capability of not only a lantern in tandem with that flashlight, but had the potential to give us hands-free illumination if we had to. And all I had to pay for that capability was a whopping $20. Well, that is exactly what I stumbled across a few months back when I was hunting around on Amazon with this Coast KL35R flashlight. And so with a few months of testing under my belt, I'm going to share with you what the capabilities and a few annoyances, potential limitations that this light has to discover, can this little budget-friendly illumination device really replace these three illumination devices or not. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Aaron. This is Gideonstactical. Let's dive in and have some fun. Here's what really got me going before we go into some of the more basic flashlight details. It has right here an area light on the side of the body. And it's not just 25 lumens with over 5 hours of illumination time that can easily allow you to read a book. You could move around in your tent. You could illuminate an area that you could like change your tire. You know, you could easily prop it up and flood the engine compartment of a vehicle. There's a lot that this does, but then if you turn it off and then double tap, it'll go up to 75 lumens, has a little over 3 hours of runtime on that, and it can really give you a lot of general illumination, and you just stand it up on its lens. It's ready to rock and roll. It has a lanyard tether as well. Now, the reversible pocket clip allows you to put it on the bill of your hat, giving you hands-free illumination, potentially eliminating the need for a headlamp. But unlike most flashlights, that if you're not wearing a baseball cap, you lose that hands-free illumination because of the side lantern feature. I don't have to have a baseball cap. I could just be wearing a beanie or have nothing, and I can just put that right through any pocket, even the buttons on a jacket or shirt, or tether it even through a backpack strap, giving me a lot more options for that hands-free illumination. Again, potentially eliminating the need for that headlamp. And it even has a power icon right there. Green means you still got plenty of life. When it turns red, you know it's time to recharge this, which uses a integrated USB-C charging port. We'll get to that a little bit later. But that's not all, because if you hold it, it will go to a red light setting. And I know a lot of us look for that, especially those of us who are hunters, campers, outdoorsmen. You know, it doesn't ruin your night vision. It allows you to move around and do what you need to. It doesn't attract insects. It's a really good feature to have. And then add to that it does also, if you double tap that setting, give you a blink feature. So it doesn't do SOS, it just blinks like this. But this now allows me to tether it to, say, a backpack if I was walking in a really busy area at night and I wanted to be able to be seen on a bike, or to gain, you know, somebody's attention. I can put this up on a stump if I'm injured or hurt, put it on the side of the hill, do whatever I need to, and I'm going to be able to hopefully be seen a lot easier than if I was just using a red light or just a standard flashlight. And before I forget, I know I'll get the question, where can you score this light? So I'm going to have a link popping up here. It's in the description box below as well, over to my Amazon store, so you can start seeing all the different features and capabilities that this light brings to the table. So by the end of the video, if you feel like it's checking all the right boxes for you, you can find it in that link below. So that side illumination, but it doesn't project any larger, meaning the body frame than, say, this little through night right here. This thing is just over 3 inches. It's super lightweight. That aspect, that feature in tandem with the price, I was like, dude, that is sick. And I've been using it and it works great. When Mrs. GT is sleeping, I'll read my book, you know, do different things with it. It's awesome. With the removable pocket clip, I can EDC it, no problem. Now, I would not call this a tactical light for a few reasons that you're about to see here, because lights like the through night, you just tap that button on the back tail switch and it turns on. Both actuation buttons are on the side, and we'll hit turbo first, which is 600 lumens for this little guy. You hold that thing and it takes a second. It kind of like, opens up like that for some reason. I've never really seen another flashlight do that. It takes like a second and it powers up. It doesn't just go bam and it's on and then bam, it's off. It's like, to 600. And then as long as you're holding the light, you get 600 lumens. good throw, all the things that you look for a mini flashlight like this. You know, this isn't giant, you know, tactical light, something like that. And then you let go, and then you have 3 separate settings, no programming or anything like that. You just hit the secondary button, and it's not like 2 different one button to activate all these lights. You have the top button closer to the area light that activates the area light. Lower button activates the main lens. So you hit that sucker once, and that is medium. So this is medium, and to my knowledge, there's no way to really program it. So it hits medium first. You do get a little green orb on the button just to let you know whether or not the battery's charged or not. So that's medium. You hit and then hit it again really fast. It'll then go to high. So now we're on high mode. There you go. Now, then low. Then it goes to low. So medium, high, low. Ooh, you can hear the coyotes. There you go. So medium, high, low. And that's it. Those are the settings on this light in tandem with the Coast kind of polymer design. So it's not a aluminum design, which means that it's lighter. I've had several of their polymer models, never had one crack or have any damage or anything like that. It's just a really, really interesting piece. The integrated battery, again, so many of these are now integrated. If you really want that, you're going to have to usually spend more money to get like a AAA that also is rechargeable with a USB-C. It's been holding good battery life. I have been carrying it pretty extensively for 2 months now, and it's telling me I need to charge it soon. When I let it run for a minute or two, it turns red. So that's like my second or third charge. So I haven't had to charge this very often. Has a dust cover over the USB-C plug, but the dust cover is really goofy and a nightmare to get back in, just so you know. So it really sits in there well. You're not going to accidentally bump it. But to try to get it back in there, I have to constantly like fight with it. And I end up usually using like a toothpick or like my pliers or something to kind of feed the little tail piece in there. A couple times I've almost gotten so frustrated that I would just want to like rip it apart, cut the little thing off, and then just hope it doesn't fall out. So it's doable, but you're going to have to like really work it, use like a pen to kind of like fish it in there. And it was just super annoying to me. Like, I'm like, why is this so annoying? That's my only critique with the design. Other than that, guys, in conclusion, I view this a lot like a Swiss Army knife. It can do a lot of the tasks that a flashlight could do, a lantern could do, and a headlamp can do. Now, are there scenarios where it's just better to have a headlamp? Absolutely. Better scenarios where you have a tactical light? Yes. Lantern? Yes. But for something this inexpensive and compact, but giving us this much variety, definitely checks a lot of boxes. And I think for a lot of people would make sense. And it's definitely on the short list of rotational illumination for me when I head out the door. But leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this particular Coast light, and if there are other illumination devices you want to see tested out here on the channel. I've discovered so many epic tools and pieces of gear over the years through your guys' comments. So until next time, leave comments, questions, check out the other video, and always remember to stay equipped, stay prepared, and I'll see you out there.